Today I'm going to show y'all how to make a decal for a t-shirt. So I'm using Cricut Design Space. I'm going to open it up and then I'm going to go over here into the templates right here. Oops, click on that. Scroll down until you see the classic t-shirt. I like to use women's medium average size. So now, first things first, I'm going to make a t-shirt crochet related because that's what I do. We're first going to add some text. So it's going to say, I work out the tangles in my yarn. However, I'm going to make them all sorts of different fonts because I like to give it a little texture. I come over here to my fonts. Make sure when picking a font, over here it'll tell you what kind it's used for. Some of them are just for writing, like this one, and it's not gonna cut out very well. There's a whole nother way you can do it. But for this purpose, we're just gonna pick one that is already cutting. Size it out a little bit. And then the tangles. This one I'm going to do in a cursive, pretty font. Okay, I like this one. But as you can see, it's not. It's weird. So we're going to go up here to letter spacing, and we're going to decrease a little bit. And then I'm going to head over here to this button on to the right. It says ungroup. And now each of these letters are its own thing. So I'm just going to tediously move each letter until they're touching. I'm going to make a space because that T doesn't need to be over there. Okay. And then I'm going to select all of those and we're going to group those back together. I'm just going to move it a little bit away so it looks like it's two words, not one. And then we're going to select all the letters, group them back together, and attach them. So let's zoom back out. Okay. And then I'm just going to use the same font in my yarn. That's what it's going to say. And then with this one, I'm just going to do the same thing I did with the tangles. And then I'm going to select all three of these and then come up here to align center horizontally. And then they look good. Now you can leave it like this, or we can add a little ball of yarn. So upload an image, browse, select this, now this one already had a transparent background, but if it didn't, I would just use my selector tool and get rid of all the white and leave all the black. So we're going to continue, and it's going to want to automatically save it as a print then cut, but we don't want to print this on any paper. We just want to cut it out on vinyl, so save as a cut image. And then you're going to name it and save it. And then you're going to go over here to upload, select your image, and insert it. Hello. Now that's a little big compared to our font. So, let's see. Let us group these so we can move them as one. Make it a little bit bigger. here. You don't want to make it too big because naturally when you wear a shirt, it's going to fold, so you don't want it too far over this way or too far over this way, because then it's going to cut off the words and you're not going to be able to read what it says. So you can just place that anywhere. I like that. So select this group of all the words and attach it. Okay, so I also like to take the actual shirt. I'm going to be putting this on and measure from here to here, and then find the center and measure from the center out to see how wide I want my words to be. That way, when we go to make it, it's going to keep it together. If you don't attach it, then it's going to cut these out all. I mean, you could do that. You just have to make sure everything lines up. So if we're going to put this on a t-shirt, we're going to use heat transfer vinyl, HTV. And when you do that, you're going to want to mirror your image. So make sure over here, underneath the size and stuff, you select mirror. And first step is to choose your base. These are the favorites, the ones I use every day. Or you can browse all materials, go to iron on, and then you can just select everyday iron on. If you want to do it in glitter, you have glitter, holographic, you have all sorts of stuff. Okay, for today, we're just going to use iron on, everyday iron on. So select that, hit done. And then over here, you'll notice that it reminds you to make sure the mirror is on, and it tells you which side of the vinyl to put on. We're going to leave the pressure as is, and I'll tell you what blade to put in where. Okay, so now we're going to put our vinyl on our mat, and we're going to use our regular standard grip green mat. So this is it, heat transfer. You can tell one side is shiny, the other side is more dull. So we're going to put the shiny side down. Make sure you get it nice and smoothed out. Okay, we're going to come down here to the Cricut and push our load button. Then we're going to wait. There we go. And hit the make button. So now we're going to turn our heat press on. We're going to set it for 330 degrees at 30 seconds. And then we're just going to let this warm up. And once it's all warmed up, the light here will turn green and it'll beep at you. Okay, so first thing, we're going to lint roll all the lint and cat hair and dog hair off your pre-washed, pre-dried shirt. Alright, almost, a couple more spots. Okay, and then I like to find the center of my shirt and the center of my vinyl, and then I'll line them up and get them as level as I can. There we go. Oops, one thing, we have to preheat the shirt for 5 seconds. 4,
Okay. Alright, now let's put this bad boy on. Alright. Yep, that looks good. Alright, then you take your heat press, place it on your work, hit the Cricut button, and lightly press for 30 seconds. Alright, I had to go over the T on the outside because it wasn't stuck. So now we're just going to gently pull away the plastic, making sure all our vinyl is sticking to the shirt. Okay, good. And I'm gonna get my little ball of yarn and I'm gonna mess with it, get it in the right spot here. Okay, that looks good. And I'm just gonna put this plastic back over these so the vinyl doesn't melt. I don't know if it's going to, but a precaution. Same thing, heat for 30 seconds. Alright, and now we're going to gently pull back our plastic again. And voila! You have a t-shirt.